You tuned in to the 7-Day Theory. Hard body, hard spirit.
What up, my people? You tuned into the 7-Day Theory. Hard body, hard spirit. Check this. Man. Addiction. Y'all, if y'all don't know, I am an addict. I'm in recovery. So when you're an addict and you're in recovery, right? There's a lot of opinions that people got on addicts, on recovery, on how you should recover, how you shouldn't recover, blah 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 blah. Look, what works for you is what works for you. Keep doing it. If it's keeping you from not using your drug of choice and keeping you clean, do what's worked for you. Do what works for you. Whether it's MAT, whether it's going to meetings every day, whether it's going to meetings once a month, whatever. Everybody's program is going to look different, and it shouldn't matter. You shouldn't be worried about other people's programs. There's a lot going on in the recovery community where other people are taking other people's inventory when the only inventory you should be taking is your own. Because what somebody else does is none of your business. How their program is run is none of your business. If you're not their PO, if you're not a judge that tells them what the mandatory they have to do for whatever probation they're on, you shouldn't be taking nobody's inventory but your own. Let's start there. Second of all, a lot of alcohol. I'm speaking to my alcoholics right now because I get a lot of the same opinions when it comes, and real opinions that shouldn't really be opinions from alcoholics. Now I'm not gonna say all, obviously not all, but a lot. In my experience, I've ran into a lot of alcoholics who look down on people that use different drugs than them, that use Fetty, that use the white girl, stop messing around, the meth, right? A lot of these alcoholics they sit on their high horse, they got their nose in the air, like because they drink, that they're better than somebody, which is nowhere near the truth. A drug is a drug is a drug. I don't care if it's weed. A drug is a drug is a drug. Just because your drug is legal, don't make you any less of an alcoholic or addict. You're still an addict. Just because your drug is legal doesn't mean. Because if I ask if alcoholic is an active addiction, I ask and I tell them, all right, so since you so much better than the people that do other drugs, can you stop right now? Can you stop your drinking right now? And the answer is probably going to be no, they can't, because they're in active addiction, drinking every day. Yeah, they're going to have withdrawals and everything. And also, a lot, like we know fentanyl can unalive people very, very quickly like that. But alcohol is another big contributor for people being unalived, because alcohol destroys, and I mean destroys your liver. Destroys it. You know how many people I've seen pass away from alcohol, from destroying their liver to the point where it unalives them. It might not happen it's not like fentanyl where just one use is gonna unalive you. No, this happens over years and years, and really it can make somebody like that would have, if they wasn't drinking as much as they was drinking, they could have lived till 80, but because of their alcoholism, because of what it did to their body, they done passed away at 40, at 35, at 50 because of how much they drink. And these alcoholics love to sit on their high horse and be like, well, I don't trust addicts. I don't trust addicts. My nigga, what is you? What is you? You're alcoholic, so you think that you can be trusted? For one, you can't be. How about all the times you get in a car and you drinking and driving, and you could crash and unalive a family or a teenager or whoever you hit. How many times you done got into a car behind the wheel and you was intoxicated, right? So you can't be trusted. Talking about other people can't. Talking about because I use Fetty, I can't be trusted. Knock it off. Look, does fentanyl and the withdrawals make you very, very desperate because you're sick, you're depressed, you're so sick that you almost do anything to get your DOC and to not be sick. So yeah, it does do that. It will have addicts stealing from their family, stealing from their kids, even stealing from their parents, robbing people, just whatever you think of. Yeah, addicts of fentanyl has probably done it or thought of doing it, right? But that doesn't make it more worse than what another person, than an alcoholic per se, right? It doesn't matter, because there's stuff that you would do in your alcoholism that you wouldn't do if you were sober. So yeah, the whole we need to knock it off as a community, as far as the alcoholics and the people looking down at other people because their drug is legal and ours ain't, or their drug is less hard, a softer drug than heroin, which is considered Fetty, which is considered a hard drug, right? To me, a drug is a drug is a drug. If I ask you to stop and you can't, guess what? You're an alcoholic, you're an addict, and it really doesn't matter what your DOC is. The fact that you're addicted to a substance is all that matters. There's a lot of judgment, and these people that are judged in the recovery community, and these people that are judging people, and they do the same exact thing. That's what I can't stand. Somebody that judges somebody, but they themselves are doing the exact same thing that they're judging somebody else over. I can't stand that. It's beyond hypocritical. It's beyond stupid to me. Like I said, these people think the world revolves around them and that they're the main character and they look down on everybody else, right? So yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, and have y'all experienced this in recovery, or let me know your experience, or let me know your experience, and let me know, have you experienced this situation where alcoholics or that's in recovery or is an addict or alcoholic, have you ever got talked down to or looked down on because of your DOC? Even though we're all in the same thing, we're all addicts, alcoholics, we're all in this together. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Shout out to the 2 members. We got memberships $1.99 a month. Shout out to John Paul, Angela Reddick. Keep your head up and your eyes open. I'm out.
You're now listening to the 7